So kids, how much did that neighbor enjoy the way we gave her plants?
A lot. She really liked it.
Did she say anything special?
Yes. Yeah.
What'd she say?
She said she was very glad that we gave her strawberries and that we gave her strawberries above and beyond like we always do.
Yeah, she said you guys, we blessed her, and she said we went above and beyond like we usually do. So that's what this video is about. Alright guys, Papa Pepper back once again at the Abundant Harvest Homestead. You know, if you want something done right, often you gotta do it yourself. And there's ways that we can do some things better. So in this video, I'm gonna be talking about the proper way to give people plants. If you notice behind me, I've got a nice bed of strawberry plants. We got them from Shalom Acres originally, but we did a good job getting them in, but a lot of times that's not the case when people either give you things or when you give people things. The best way, in my opinion, to do it is if you actually go plant it yourself at their place, if you're able to. It's not always able to do it that way, but a lot of times things will die in pots, they'll die in buckets, they'll die in bags, life will get busy, and the whole giving the gift doesn't always work out. So we've got a lot of extra ones here we can thin. Some are even growing outside, back into our runways.
I got one.
Yeah, so like the one Pinky Pepper just pulled up. So we're gonna take some of our extra strawberry plants and we're gonna go properly put them up at the neighbors. So guys, what we're actually doing today is we're repaying a favor that a friend and neighbor did to us. When we first moved down here, we've still got some of the strawberry plants from them over here. They were the first person ever to give us strawberry plants down here. So theirs are all dead. They've got some raised beds that need some work. A lot of it's just packed together and dried. It's just full of weeds. So we're gonna go weed their bed. Then we're going to break up the existing kind of soil material. We're gonna add some rabbit manure to it that we're bringing up with us. We're gonna add some of the compost we got from town with us. We're gonna take a bunch of these plants, and it's just kind of not wasting effort. Like if we pull these plants up, we want them to go in the soil again. We want them to reach their full potential. And if we put forth just a little more effort, drive over to the neighbor's house, actually do the work ourselves, they're, you know, what you would call, a lot of people would call an older couple. I could be their child, you know, that's how old they are. But we're just gonna get this taken care of for them and make sure that we've successfully blessed them with plants rather than just giving them these in a bag. Life gets carried away, they dry up and die in the bag, and then it's like the plants died, they didn't get anything out of it. We thinned ours, but we didn't really bless anyone in the process. So we're gonna put forth that extra effort to make sure to do that, right Pinky?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. All right guys, so we're actually gonna do one more bed. That's what the camera's resting on right now. But this is the first one. As you can see, we put some rabbit manure in there and added some compost. We removed all the dried weeds, tried to get out any living weeds. In doing so, you're disturbing the soil. You're probably planting some weed seeds as well. But the cool thing about these guys is removed a lot of the foliage that was dead, a lot of the dead parts. They've got good healthy root systems. They're gonna have all winter since this is the beginning of December. And you know, winters are kind of mild down here for the most part in the Ozarks, but we have all winter to get a good root system growing a little bit. They'll wake up in the spring ready to go, and I wouldn't be surprised if they're enjoying a lot of strawberries off these next year. And I spaced them a pretty good spacing for the most part, but also there's no guarantee any of these will make it. So even with the time and the effort in planting, you know, something like this for people, rather than just giving them the plants, there's still no guarantee that they'll all take, but I'm optimistic. Here's this, and just kind of like when we went to Bobbleheads and blessed Jeff with some Malabar spinach, some I think goji berries, and whatever else we planted for him. We made sure to get that in the soil, just like we did with the start to his food forest with the different trees we had there, the witch hazel, the wild plum, the persimmon, the elderberry, everything else we were planting for him. So made sure to get that in the soil. That gives us the best chance of actually being a blessing to whoever you give it to. We'll see you next time. Papa out.